Hello, teacher.
Hello, Sally, can you hear me well?
Yes,
Oh yeah, so there you are. All right. How's your Sunday going?
was like a normal day, but today I went to my hometown this morning, and tomorrow I will have to go back to school. So this evening I will go back to Ho Chi Minh City to my home.
Ah, okay. So how far is your hometown to Ho Chi Minh City?
It's very near, maybe one and a half an hour.
Ah, all right. That's why you were not able to join the class in the morning because you were on
Yes,
your way there.
yes.
Yes. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to check the conversation that you wrote just yesterday. Okay, so I want you to take a look at the chat box. So I've sent your work in here. So who do you want to be? Do you want to be Tom or Sunny?
I want to be sunny.
All right, so I'll go first. Hi, Sunny. How are you? I am on cloud nine.
Oh, where is the conversation? I can't see it.
In the chat box.
I can't see it.
Oh,
No.
hold on. Let me send it again.
Oh,
Can you?
yes. Okay.
Yes. So here's the continuation. All right. So let me read it again. Hi, Sunny. How are you? I am on cloud nine.
That's good to hear. What's going on? I'm having a great time with my family at the beach.
Tomorrow, I will go on a vacation with my family too. I'm on top of the world.
Yesterday, there was a big storm when we were playing on the beach, and I was scared to death, but luckily, everything was okay later.
Oh no, take it easy. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket with my mom to buy food, and we were really getting lost on the way home.
Maybe you were in hot water.
Yes, of course. I have seen the photo that you posted on Facebook. You look like $1 million.
I was going skating with my cousins last week and we were frozen stiff because it was too cold. But anyway, it was a great day.
I think I will give you some traditional food after our vacation. I am crazy about this food. It was very delicious. All right. So very good because the challenge that I gave you yesterday, you've accepted it and it turned out so well. The dialogue that you've made turned out so well. Okay. So now we are going to look at the exercise E in here. So it is all about time expressions. So what do you know about time expressions, Sally?
Expression is like some idioms that relate to time, that express the time.
That is right. Okay, so in here, it is a piece of cake for you because you're going to match the expressions in A to the meaning in B. Okay, so we have here before long. What does it
Before
mean?
long. Before long is maybe before long is s- soon a short time later.
That's right. Okay, now what about a bit later?
A bit later is soon a short time later too.
Soon, a short time later. Yes, that's right. It's letter F. Okay, what about all at once?
All at once is all at once is suddenly
That's right. Okay, once a year.
once a year, one time each year.
Very good. Letter E. And we have in the nick of time.
In the nick of time is at the last possible moment.
All right. And lastly, all night long.
All night long is during the whole night.
Perfect. So you've got it all correct, Sally. Now, this time, I will let you read the short text below together with the idioms above. Okay, so here it is, Sally.
Uh, Once a year in the summer, Igor travels from New York to see his family in Moscow. On his last trip, Igor stayed up all night long to pack and get ready. When he arrived at the airport, he went to the ticket counter to check in. Um, a bit later, Igor realized that his passport was at home. He knew he was in hot water, but he kept his head. He called his roommate and asked him to bring his passport to the airport right away. Um, in the nick of time, he heard another announcement. This is the final call for flight 82 to Moscow. Igor was scared to death, but then he saw his roommate running toward him. Igor made it onto the plane just before long.
Just before long. All right. So here, hold on, because I'm a little bit confused because for this one, you don't have answer in here. So what's your answer for this blank, Sally? So here
In
you're
the
in,
nick of time. In the
so
nick of
this one
time.
in the nick of time. Okay, then what about the last one?
Before long.
Before long. Okay, then this one,
Oh, no, no. Can I change the answer, please?
yeah, sure.
Oh, yes, it's in the nick of time, and the answer for he called his roommate and asked him to bring his passport to the airport right away. Maybe, can I see the idioms
Sure, here.
right away? Yes, okay. Oh, um, maybe all at once.
All at once. This one, all
Oh,
at
no, no.
once.
In the nick of time, Igor heard an announcement that his plane was boarding. Yes, the answer. In the nick of time, Igor heard an announcement
Okay,
that
so
his
here.
plane was boarding all at once.
All
Yes,
right. So very good. Let me check. So here, you said once a year in the summer, Igor travels. Very good. Igor stayed up all night long. And when he arrived at the airport, he went to the ticket counter to check in. What's this? To check in. Then a bit later, Igor realized that his passport was at home. Very good. And this one, he knew he was in hot water, but he kept his head. He called his roommate and asked him to bring his passport to the airport right away. In the nick of time, Igor heard an announcement. Yes, that's right. Okay, then as his plane was boarding, all at once he heard another announcement suddenly. That's correct. Then here, Igor was scared to death, but then he saw his roommate running toward him. Igor made it onto the plane just before long. Let me check. Before long means soon, a short time later. At the last
yes,
possible moment. At the last possible moment. At the last possible moment. This means in the nick of time, right?
yes, in the nick of time.
Hold on. I'm confused. I think here, this is in the nick of time. Igor made it onto the plane in the nick of time at the last possible moment. Then in here, um, uh, his passport to the airport right away. Before long, Igor heard an announcement.
Oh,
Before long. Soon, a short time later, like this. So this was interchange. So in here, it should be like that, like that. All right. So it's not that bad actually because it's only two answers that are interchange, because when we say time expressions, it is quite confusing sometimes. Just like the two time expression in here, we have a bit later and before long. So they have the same definition, but actually they also differ from one another. Okay, so do you know the difference between the two idioms, Sally?
what?
I mean, look at before long and a bit later. So they actually have the same definition. This means
Yes.
soon, a short time later, but they actually differ. So what makes them different to each other, Sally?
I think I don't know. I think they are the same. The
They're the
meaning,
same. All right.
yes.
Actually, yes, that's correct. They are the same. When we say a bit later, that means that after a short amount of time. Okay. It actually focuses in just a little delay between two actions. So that's a bit later. Okay, just like for example, I ate lunch and a bit later I went for a walk. So two actions happened. Okay. And I use the idiom a bit later, in between. All right. But when we say before long, this is like soon, in a short while. So it is like something is expected to happen soon, but it's not necessarily that it will happen right away. Yes. Like for example, um, don't worry. He'll be here before long. All right. So yes, when yeah, so before long is like it will happen, but it's not immediately. Yes. Okay. So when the difference is a bit later, that is shortly after something, and before long, shortly before something happens. So that's the difference of the two. Yeah, so we should know, and we shouldn't be confused about when to use those time expressions that are quite similar to each other. Okay, so any question about the time expression in here, Sally?
What?
I mean, do you have any question about
No,
the time expressions? All right.
no.
So now we will move on with this exercise F. So this is a crossword puzzle, but it's very easy. So you don't have to write your answer, but if you couldn't get the answer immediately, then yeah, feel free to write your answers here in the crossword. Okay, so um, where do you want to start? Across or down?
Passing down.
All right.
Number one. Can I see the board of the picture?
Oh, this one, like this. All right.
I'm looking for my keys. Have you seen them?
Very good.
Tina feels blue because she's so far from home.
Very nice.
Take it easy, everything will be okay. Let me cut off the price tag. I didn't have time to get ready for the
Very good.
test. Somebody ripped me off on the way on the subway. Um, yes, ripped me off.
Mm,
My money and credit cards are gone. She loved to dance. In fact, she's crazy about it. They really let go, let go. No, she really let. I don't remember the
oh,
idioms.
okay. How about this one? We'll get back on that one.
Let's go out and paint the town red.
Very good.
I'm going to home to number three. I'm going to hold a party Saturday night. Can you come?
What's your answer here in number three?
Home, home.
I'm going to home a party.
Yes, HOLD.
Hold, that's right. Very good. Okay, how about number five?
The man was set. Um, number five. Set off after 10 years in prison.
Okay.
My birthday comes only once a year, so I'm going to enjoy it. I stayed up all night long. Where's the dog? He vanished into thin air. Bob's in hot water with his boss because he's always late.
All right. So very good because you've got it almost perfect, Sally. So let's take a look at this one. So here I'm going to hold a party. Okay. So actually, I've never heard an idiom hold a party. But if you're not going to think that, oh, we are learning about idioms, your answer is actually correct because it is understandable. But if we are focused on idioms, then the right idiom in here is throw a party. Like, oh, I'm
Oh,
going to
I'm
throw a party for my mom tomorrow because it's her birthday. Can you come? Like that. Okay, and this one, you said the man was set off after 10 years in prison. So if you're going to think about prison, so it's like we don't have freedom. We are
I
put.
set free.
Yes, that's right. So it is set free. Then lastly, what else? This one. So number 10, they
Let
release.
loose. Let
Very good.
loose.
Let loose at the carnival. Okay, so that is how many correct answers? Yeah, but you only got one or one wrong answer. But it's not big deal because you've got it almost perfect. So well done on that, Sally. So any questions about the idioms here?
No, no.
No, because this is just a sort of review. Okay, then what about letter G? So it is what we call two-line dialogues. So here, I will be the one reading numbers 1 to 5, and you will respond according to what I say. So you choose the correct, the best response in here from letter A to E. Okay, so let's
Okay.
get started. How did you get lost?
I took the wrong road by mistake.
I'm getting ready to go to Paris.
Have a great time.
Very good. You look like $1 million.
Yes, I'm dying to see it, and no one will go with me.
You look like a
Oh,
million dollars
no,
and
no,
I'm
no, no,
dying.
no. You look like $1 million. We are going to paint the town red tonight, so I bought a new dress.
That's right. Okay, I'm scared to death about the exam.
Take it easy.
Nice. Okay, you're going to the film by yourself?
Yes, I'm dying to see it, and no one will go with me.
Okay, so very good. You got it all perfect. So that's nice, Sally. Okay, I want you to take a look at this word, Sally. So how do you read this one?
Boat,
Okay, so this is bought. Bought.
bot,
Very
bot.
good. Okay, so silent letter H. Okay, so in here, what is this? Oh, so since I don't know about your classmates, I only know some members of your family. So in here, I want you to find someone in your family and complete the sentences from numbers 1 to 15. Okay, for example, my mom is crazy about cooking. Okay, what about this one?
Hmm, I think no one feels blue today.
Yes, that's clever. Very good. How about this?
My younger brother is scared to death of spiders.
Nice.
Um, I'm on top of the world today.
Very good.
I like to take it easy.
All right.
My mom can keep her head in a crisis.
Great.
My younger brother usually sleeps like a log. My mom often gets lost. My dad had a great time last weekend. My dad doesn't like to throw parties. My parents are dying to get married.
Okay.
My dad likes to let loose on weekends. I always play it safe. I enjoy, no, I think no one enjoys spending time by themselves because,
Themselves. Mm-hmm.
yes,
Very good, Sally. Yeah, like, but sometimes we enjoy our own company because we don't want to be bothered by anybody else. Okay, we prefer to have an alone time, but not always, of course, because that's gonna be so boring. Okay, so here's Helly. You said that today you're on top of the world. Did something special happen today?
no,
Ah,
because today I don't need to go to school and I can spend more time relaxing. So I usually on top of the world every weekend.
wow. Okay, so simple happiness, that means so much to you. All right. And you said that your parents are dying to get married. Aren't they married already?
Yes, of course. It's just a
Yes.
sentence.
Ah, it's just a sentence. All right, because I forgot to tell you earlier in the instruction part that complete the sentences that are true about your
Oh,
family, like that. Okay, sorry, it's my bad. All right, so we're done on that one. So we're going to move on with Unit 11. It's all about rubber chickens out. Okay, so if you hear the word somebody chickens out, what does that mean, Sally?
chickens out is like not to do something because afraid because someone they has cold feet about something.
That's right. Okay. So they are not courageous enough to do it. They're probably scared. Okay. So in here, I let you read this story about rubber chickens out.
In New York, nothing is surprising anymore. A man went into a bank in town just north of New York City. He had a plastic bag over his head. He approached a teller and handed her a note. The, tell, the teller took a look at the note, but she couldn't make heads or tails of it. The handwriting was terrible. She accused herself and went to consult with her co-workers. No one could read the note. Finally, one of the clerks figured out part of it. It said, I have a gun. The clerks realized at last that the man was trying to hold up the bank. But when they looked up, the bag on his head was gone. Apparently, he lost his nerve and ran away. Why didn't the teller react to the plastic bag on the man's head? She said only, I thought maybe he had a skin problem. Police officers are still trying to make sense of the robber's note. The note says he has a gun, but we have to spend more time studying the rest of it, said one officer.
Yeah, so this story is quite familiar because I think this was the second story that I mistakenly played by the audio last time.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, you don't? All right. So anyway, um, I want you to take a look at this word, Sally. So can you say it again?
Hot.
Thought, that's right. Okay, so take a look at the idioms in here that are in bold letters. So, are there any idioms here that you're not familiar with or you don't know, Sally?
Hold up. What does it mean?
Hold up the bank. That means you're going to take some money inside the
Oh,
bank. Like you're going to, what's that? Like to stole something from the bank, even though that there are many people inside it, like that. So, what else?
make sense of.
Make sense of. Okay, when you say that somebody makes when you say that something makes sense, that means that you understand something clearly. Okay, like say for example, in solving a puzzle, okay, my brother, how do I say this one? Like say for example, I'm trying to make sense of this puzzle, but it's really tricky. Okay, that means that I'm trying to understand the puzzle. Like say for example that your uh your your mom explained to you how to cook properly and you're going to say, "Oh, it makes sense now, mom." That means you understood it clearly,
Okay.
like that. Okay, anything else?
No, that's all.
Nothing else. Okay, so what about lost his nerve? What does it
Plus,
mean,
his
Sally?
nerve is the same of chicken out.
That's right. Okay, apparently he lost his nerve and ran away. Okay, what about you're getting into my nerve? Are you familiar with that one? It's not in
No,
here, but similar to this one because of the word nerve. Like, oh my
getting
God, I
into.
really don't I don't like it when I see him. He's getting into my nerve. What does that mean?
I don't know.
That means it's like he has this energy that really annoys you, even though that
Ah,
he's not doing anything like that. So that's the definition of he's getting into my nerve. Okay. So I think everything's good in here. And you already know heads or tails of it, right?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now, so this is done. All right. So here, I'll let you listen to the story.
Okay.
Then you're going to retell according to the picture. Here it is, Sally.
Unit
Oh, wait a
11.
minute. It's already time. So we'll just continue with this one next week instead.
Okay.
Yes, I just noticed the time. So thank you so much for joining our class today, Sally. Have a great time in your hometown and be safe on your way home. Bye bye, Sally. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you next week.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye.